Alright, Rose here, and I'm gonna talk about something. I am gonna forego this with it. I'm feeling very anxious on one hand about speaking about this, and I'm feeling that in my body. And so I tend to put out my information when I am feeling to give full expression and authenticity to my transmissions, I guess, or sharings. So saw a brother posted something about the sexy spiritual goddess stuff, and I had delved into that at that level. Previously, I've been speaking about this for quite a while in my videos. In Hawaii, there's a lot that came out around that. I'm very much in touch and in tune and in allyship with the indigenous cultures. I'll forego, give that declaration first off. And so I've spoken to it on that way, but in this post it came out and somebody posted about needing to use the body vessel, the gift, to hustle and make a living. So I highly suggest beginning the process of decolonizing yourself from hustling. Now, that comes with full, fierce compassion for having sold out in the past, and then actually using that, using my body. I was a stripper in my youth, and I used my body a lot for my security. If I'm being transparent and authentic, I'll tell you I've used it getting married too, to have security, to have safety, to supply what I thought were my needs, right? So I got fierce compassion. And if you've got kids and all of this, like, there is this feeling of needing to hustle. And but I'd rethink and making a living. You are living. You don't need to make it. You just need to begin living it. If we're in this survival thing, and I get the pressures with it, but if you are not taking care of children, if you are not elderly or have if you are able-bodied and you are in good shape, you have really no excuse to hustle and make a living. You don't. And until some of us start stepping out of that matrix, instead of doubling down into it with our so-called spirituality, we'll never get anywhere. Now, that came out. Sexy grabs attention. Fuck yeah, it does. It's a hook. Okay, so now you've got a fish on your hook. What were you fishing for? Why? Were you fishing for the male gaze? You might want to look at that. Now, if you've got that body and that gift, and you're going to hook that man's wallet, because that's what you're going for. You're not going for the man, you're going for the man's wallet, which is sexualizing him, treating him as nothing more than a pocketbook. Then what are you going to be showing him? Well, you little sexy spiritual goddesses, how about we grab some of the Magdas and convince them that they need to listen to the indigenous people and give their land back? Because the next thing was promoting what's important. So I ask you to question what the fuck is really important to you. What the fuck? Is it just your comfort? Is it just your being able to have these fancy clothes to look good and your prestige and with all of your friends? Is that what being a goddess is about? Really? So what is important? What is important right now is elevating indigenous people's voices. And what is important is looking at privilege and dismantling that. What is important, our waters. Our water is extremely important. And as Mike a lot said recently, there's a water action within 100 miles of everywhere on the planet. If you're not involved, don't call yourself spiritual. Hypersexualization of all bodies. Yeah, I mean, recently, like, I saw something about a woman that had had sex with a dog. That's like sexualizing a dog. It's sexualizing everything. And oh my gosh, like, I see this even, like, with my grandson at school. He came home from school the other day, and one of the boys was going, all girls are nasty, all girls need to take a shower, all girls. Like, dude, that hit me so hard. Like, I had to take a break and process a bunch before I could speak to the child. Thank goodness for my daughter. And we got through that and used it as a teachable moment. But I have a video on my YouTube channel that's about lust, and on that one I highly recommend you taking a look at that. And so yeah, I'm gonna cut this one off right here right now, but those are my thoughts on this at the moment. Peace, love, and aloha. And if you're gonna say aloha, you, by God, better know about the lawful Hawaiian government and the history of aloha while I'm at it. Alright? Get fucking educated, and you better be supporting Mauna Kea if you fucking say the word aloha in your spiritual aloha. That's still aloha.